Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Inside Zimbabwean Sports. I'm your favorite host, Kundai KC, and today we are going to be discussing what has been going on inside the Zimbabwean sports news, both locally and also abroad. Today, I'm going to start by congratulating the Zimbabwe 4x400 relay team for delivering a world-class performance at the World Relays. They became 5th and hence automatically qualified for Beijing 2027. So congratulations to the fabulous 4, and we wish you the best in your future endeavors. You know, when they qualified the first time for the final round, I was actually very surprised because this is actually the first qualification to the final round that has happened for our relays team in quite a long time. The first time in history, actually, in the history of me being alive, actually. Yeah, so congratulations to them. And they also set a national record of 2 minutes, 59 seconds and 1 millisecond. So we wish them the best in Beijing 2027 and in any other competitions that they will be involved in. And we hope they were actually given a good amount of prize money, because that was a stellar performance and it's something that is supposed to be recognized with monetary value. Anyways, still in the mood of celebrating, we have Tawanda Maswanhise, who was awarded the Young Player of the Year and also the top goal scorer with 17 Scottish Premiership goals and 22 goals in total for Motherwell FC at the Motherwell FC Awards last weekend. So congratulations to Tawanda. He's always been winning things, he always wins stuff, he's always consistent, and I believe he's destined for greater heights, and this is solely just the beginning of his career. He hasn't even reached his peak yet. I believe this is just the foundation of what he has in store for us. So congratulations to Tawanda, and I wish you nothing but the best, and I also wish that you will get a better team next season so that you'll be able to play European football as you would have always desired. Still in the celebration mode, we have Makanaka Charamba, who graduated with a bachelor's degree in accounting in USA alongside signing with Adidas last year. A lot of good things have been happening for him, from signing for Adidas to also actually becoming one of the Olympics finalists, being the 8th fastest person in the world, and also having a lot of awards here and in between. So congratulations to Maka. It shows that you don't only need to focus on sport to be successful. You can also focus on sport and on academics as well, and you can have the best of both worlds. So congratulations to Maka, and I believe this is also the beginning of greater heights for you, because he has a long way to go in his career and he has already done so much for his age. So I wish you nothing but the best. Moving on to our regional news, we have the dates for the Pamoja 2027 AFCON, which are going to be hosted in Uganda, Kenya and Tanzania. They have been confirmed by CAF to be from 19 June to 17 July 2027, and this is the first time that AFCON has returned to East Africa since 1976. In 1976, I think it was hosted by Ethiopia, so now it's being hosted by these 3 nations. And yeah, congratulations to these 3 nations for being selected to host the AFCON, because it's actually something very, very big. My greatest desire, alongside my co-host Talem, is to go to AFCON 2027 as media representatives representing Sports Insights Global, and I hope we can make that happen. So if you follow, like, subscribe and share our content and put it out there, you will make us a little bit more credible, and you will also increase our viewership so that we can be recognized as people who are worth to come to AFCON 2027 as media reps. Last year I went just as a spectator in the crowd, enjoying myself, but next year I believe it's better if I go as somebody who's actually on ground, recording news, reporting live and doing all those kind of things, having also player interviews, post-match interviews, and also interviews with fans and hearing their thoughts on matches and predictions and all those kind of things. I think it's something that will definitely be interesting, and that will definitely increase the credibility of this channel. So yes, AFCON 2027 is the goal. If it happens, if it doesn't happen, it's still going to be fine. We're still going to be talking about it, because it's one of my favorite competitions, even if, you know, the masses don't like it. But I believe it has potential to become better than what it was last year, and I hope we will not have all the shenanigans that we had last year of, you know, having Morocco to be crowned the AFCON finalists champions after 3 months. That was a bit ridiculous. But anyways, moving on to international news, we have the Unity Cup. All is set for the Unity Cup, and we are yet to hear the final squad list from Kaitano Tembo and his assistant coach Tekshua Jiragwi. I'm pretty sure things are going to be a little bit different from how Marinika was selecting the squad. Maybe there'll be more local players, maybe there'll be more abroad players. I really don't know, but I definitely think there's going to be a massive difference, and maybe, just maybe, delusional me thinks that we will definitely have Munetsi back or other players who were not selected who are doing well back in the squad. I hope we can see that in the squad in the Unity Cup, and I hope we will be able to succeed as much as we succeeded with Mario Marinika in the Mukuru Four Nations tournament. It's not going to be as easy as the Mukuru Four Nations tournament because we have Nigeria, we have Jamaica, and we have India. But I think it's going to be doable. And we are yet to see what the Warriors and Zifa has in store for us. Still on that Warriors note, Jalai managed to win his first trophy in South Africa with Durban City as they won against TS Galaxy in the Nedbank final. So congratulations to Jalai and his team. Of course, I think he was substituted in the 80th minute. He came in the 80th minute. But he's been doing quite well at Durban City, and he seems to have a good ride there. And obviously we're going to see him in the Warriors squad at the Unity Cup. So this has actually upped his game and upped his profile because it shows that he's playing for a good team, and he's also doing well in the good team that he's playing for. So congratulations to Jalai. And it's a pity for TX Galaxy because we also have one of our Warriors who's playing there. We have Junior Zindoga, but I believe he's doing also well, and he's also definitely going to be selected for the Warriors squad if he doesn't get injured. But if all goes well, definitely we are going to see him and more of his game in the Unity Cup. So yeah, congratulations to Durban City. I hope that, you know, everything will continue to go well for July because he was doing well at Dynamos, and I definitely hope that he will get more game time next season when he's at Durban City. Moving on to the local news, which is the last thing that I'm going to talk about today. We have match day 10 and Caps United is remaining on top of the table week in, week out. This week it has 22 points, sitting comfortably on top of the table with 22 points, followed by Hard Rock FC with 21 points. Ngeze Platinum is also doing well this season with 20 points. Scotland FC is now finding its way back to the top 4 with 17 points, and Dynamos has fallen off to 5th from 3rd position. I think it was 3rd last week with 17 points. Highlanders is not doing as well as we would have expected, as they are down to position 13 out of 18 with 11 points after drawing 1-1 with Herentals. So this is how the table looks like on match day 10. I cannot wait for the Dynamos versus Caps Harare Derby because this is going to be an interesting one. Caps United would want to sit on top of the table until the season closes, and obviously Dynamos wants to storm their way back to the top 4. So we are yet to see how that is going to happen because Rufaro Stadium, remember, this is the base for Dynamos FC. So definitely there are a lot of Dynamos supporters who are going to be there, and a lot is just going to be happening. So that's going to be the game of the week. Sunday 10 May at 3 p.m. we are going to see what we have never seen before. But yeah, both teams are really doing well because if Dynamos wins this game, then there will be 20 points, and they will be 2 points behind Caps United. But if Caps United wins this game, then they will be 25 points up, and Dynamos will be 8 points behind Caps United, and it will be very difficult for Dynamos to catch them unless a miracle happens, definitely, because the season is long. I mean, it's just match day 10. We still have about 80% of the games left, 70-80% of the games left. So let me know, what do you think is going to happen on Sunday? What are your predictions? Do you think it's going to be a draw? Do you think Dynamos is going to win because they are on home ground? Or do you think Caps United is going to be like, we don't care if you're on home ground, we're still going to win this either way? Because Caps has been doing really well, and they seem like they don't want anyone to take their number 1 spot. I hope they do not Arsenal their way out of it. But Arsenal seems to be doing well now, you know, because Manchester City decided to draw with Everton. So that's a big loss for them because they are now 5 points behind Arsenal. So maybe Arsenal might actually win this season, but we'll see. Anyways, this is all I had for you today. Thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.